podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.
PNR.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
It's Friday, November 18th, 2016, and from eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, we've got the 411 on all the films hitting the U.S. this week. This is the new movie release podcast where stated time is merely a frame of mind. This is 3 Minute Weekend. I'm TC Kirkham. 3 new films are opening wide this weekend. The true boxing drama Bleed for This, starring Miles Teller, Aaron Eckhart, Katie Sagal, Sirian Hines, and Christine Evangelista, rated R. The critically raved about coming-of-age dramedy The Edge of 17, starring Haley Steinfeld, Haley Lou Richardson, Blake Jenner, Kira Sedgwick, and Woody Harrelson, rated R. And it's time for all Wizarding fans to return to the Potterverse. It's the Harry Potter prequel, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, starring Eddie Redmayne, Colin Farrell, Ron Perlman, Gemma Chan, Catherine Waterston, Ezra Miller, and Zoe Kravitz, rated PG-13. Expanding wide this week after a limited opening last weekend, Ang Lee's military drama Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, starring newcomer Joe Alwyn along with Kristen Stewart, Vin Diesel, Garrett Hedlund, and Steve Martin, rated R. Opening in limited release this weekend, the heartwarming true-life comedy drama A Street Cat Named Bob, starring Luke Treadaway, Ruta Gedminas, Joanne Froggatt, and Bob the Cat, rated PG-13. British romance Ali and Nino, starring Adam Bakri, Maria Valverde, Mandy Patinkin, and Connie Nielsen, not rated. The Broadway-based documentary Best Worst Thing That Could Ever Have Happened, not rated. Documentary Blood on the Mountain, not rated. French crime drama Divines, not rated and debuting on Netflix in the US. Argentinian romance drama Esteros, not rated. Horror film The Eyes of My Mother, rated R. Hindi crime thriller Force 2, not rated. Horror thriller Friend Request, starring Alicia Debnam Carey, Williams Mosley, and Connor Paulo, rated R. Anime comedy Girls and Panzer, the movie, not rated. Award-winning urban drama Hunter-Gatherer, starring Andre Royo of The Wire, not rated. Chinese comedy I Am Not Madame Bovary, starring Fan Bingbing, not rated. Action drama Life on the Line, starring John Travolta, Kate Bosworth, Devon Sawa, and Sharon Stone, rated R. Norwegian chess documentary Magnus, not rated. One of this year's most talked about Oscar potential films since this year's Sundance Film Festival, the hard-hitting drama Manchester by the Sea, starring Casey Affleck, Michelle Williams, Lucas Hedges, and Kyle Chandler, rated R. Romantic comedy Nobody Walks in L.A., not rated. Writer-director Tom Ford's critically acclaimed mystery thriller Nocturnal Animals, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Amy Adams, Michael Shannon, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Isla Fisher, and Armie Hammer, rated R. The drama Notes on Blindness, not rated. Action thriller Officer Down, that's D-O-W-N-E, starring Kim Coates, Sam Witwer, Allison Lohman, and Tyler Ross, rated R. Mexican horror thriller The Similars, not rated. British-French co-produced thriller The Take, also known as Bastille Day, starring Idris Elba, Charlotte LeBon, Richard Madden, and Kelly Riley, rated R. Anthology documentary True New York, not rated. Biography documentary Uncle Howard, not rated. Faith-based true-life drama Until Forever, starring Stephen Anthony Bailey, not rated. And Hindi historical action drama Veeram, not rated. As I mention every week, indies spread slowly across the country, and these films are officially opening this weekend, but may not reach your local cinemas for several weeks, if at all. Be sure to check your local listings for more on each film and their availability in your area, along with their availability on your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable company. There's a good chance you could find quite a few of today's releases showing there also. If you like 3 Minute Weekend and you're a home video fan, please check out our new companion podcast, Tuesday Digidex, where we bring you the lowdown on top titles from film and television hitting DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand streaming each week. Be sure to check it out, and you can do it right here as part of the 3 Minute Weekend feed every Tuesday morning. Don't forget to check out Subject Cinema with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com. Or you can subscribe through your favorite podcast service, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn.com, and many others. PNR Networks has launched a Patreon campaign aimed at raising some funds for our continuing expansion. We hope you'll check it out and come on board. We've got a ton of cool perks available in return for your generous recurring monthly support. Check out our campaign by going to any PNR Networks website and clicking on the Patreon button, or go directly to check things out at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's going to do it for this weekend's edition of 3 Minute Weekend. Join me every Friday for all the latest film releases in the U.S., and be sure to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases every Friday morning. You can subscribe through iTunes, Stitcher, and other popular podcast sites, as well as through Roku. Check out the eCinemaOne website for details. For 3 Minute Weekend, I'm TC Kirkham, and as always, I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
Why haven't you seen To Kill a Mockingbird?
I was too busy rewatching the Marvel Cinematic Universe films again.
Why haven't you seen Mad Max?
Do you know how hard it is to track down a copy of The Return of Captain Invincible?
Why haven't you seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Did you know that Road to Perdition was originally a comic book?
This
is Bubba Wheat from Flights, Tights, and Movie Nights, and on each episode of Filmwise, my guest introduces me to a film that they're passionate about and I've never seen before, and in return I introduce them to a comic book or superhero film that they're curious about. Find it every other week at filmwise.com, iTunes, or Stitcher.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.